Welcome, Heinz. How are you feeling today?
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Good,
It's
good.
a sunny day here on the island of Cyprus, so
Yes,
I
and
enjoy it very much.
enjoying the beach, are we?
Yes, yes, we are. How do you know?
Wonderful. So, today we are continuing with our leadership series, and we are discussing something that I think when we've touched upon it before, you've brought to light some very eye-opening discoveries for me personally when we first started talking about this
Uh,
aspect of leadership. And it is the question: is leadership an act or a position? And I remember when I first asked you this question, and I mentioned a quote as well that I had found where, if you go on social media a lot, there are like two camps. Some people say it's a title. These are the very, very outdated people. And then the ones who are, quote unquote, more progressive are now saying, no, it's not a title. It's an act, right? And I loved how when I first brought this to you, you told me it's neither. So I'm so excited that we get to have this conversation with our audience as well, and that they get to hear a bit more of what you mean and how you approach this, your perspective on what it really means to be a leader. I'm going to hand it over
yep.
to you. Please tell us, is it an act? Is it a position?
So, dear Jeanette and dear audience out there in the world, for me, out of my long experience, I've come to see that it's neither one. Leadership is not an action. Leadership is not a position. Leadership is a attitude. It's an attitude based on your personal core values. And this attitude is the cause of the observable behavior as a result out of it. And that means leadership is not bound to any hierarchy as we are used um, to to see it. It is bound to a certain level of consciousness. That means leadership being independent of a hierarchy. I find it anywhere in a corporation. The title leader has been confused to the top executive level in an organization. Once you are there, you may be considered a leader. For me, when I look internationally throughout many industries that I'm working um, in many, many spots, I don't see a leader coming to meet me. I see a manager. Now, this is not to say that one is better than the other. We actually need, in reality, we need both. Let me share this with you. Um, the manager is up here, archetypically um, perceiving it. And this archetype up here, I call it, that's the manager, and that is Mr. Kaegi or Professor Kaegi or so. And the leader on the same team is down here on the level of the heart. And this is the leader Heinz. And our mission, so to speak, as a human being, that is not just for professional approach, that is for life. Our mission is, our most important task in this respect is to bring those two together and form a strong team, a peak performance team. That means when it comes out of this attitude to create a future, a compelling, exciting future, a guiding star out there long term. Who does that? Definitely, this is the leader's mission to do that. The leader has the capacity to dream. We all, back when we were children, remember those dreams, those crazy dreams, ideas? And then we would ask our parents, can I have this? Can I have that? Can I do this? Can I do that? And whenever we got a no, we didn't take this no for a no. We just took it as a momentarily situation to overcome. And we were ever so creative. Whereas now, for instance, in an organization, in the business world, when somebody says no to a great idea, to a visionary idea, they could be saying, I've heard this so many times, oh, you're a dreamer. Forget about this. This is not real. I mean, you need to put your both feet on the ground, in the here and now, in reality. And then I would answer, how? Please explain this to me. How can you move forward with the 2 feet standing on the ground? You must at least 1 foot up in the air, make it move above the clouds. So the manager and the leader coming together, forming this leadership attitude that has an effect of embodying the values out there. And this creates then this credible leadership in execution. And people out there in the organization, all stakeholders, they see it, they hear it, they feel it.